ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజీలో చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్గా చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకున్న కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
So here our next topic is heterotropic nutrition. So we have already seen the autotrophic nutrition, right? So what is example for it? We have seen the photosynthesis. Yeah, the photosynthesis means preparation of food, okay, done by the plants. That comes under the autotrophic. Auto means self can prepare its own food material. What is another type of the food nutrition? Can you tell what is another type? Heterotropic nutrition. Heterotropic nutrition. So just opposite to it, can you write it? So just opposite to autotrophic means, or opposite in the sense means different one. So it heterotropic nutrition means they are dependent. They are dependent. They are means in the organisms. They are dependent on other organisms. For their food. Like certain examples, like generally in heterotrophic also we have different type of organisms. Like herbivorous, we have, what are herbivorous? Grass eating one. Okay, carnivorous means flesh eating one. Omnivorous, they are both. All these are certain type of organisms we see under the heterotrophic one. Okay, in your textbook we have some set of examples like amoeba, paramecium, and human being also given as your example for heterotrophic. Why human being is there? Because he is dependent on the other like organism, like vegetarians, non-veg. I am a purely non-veg. Okay, veg means plants, non-veg means animals. So both we are dependent. So like we are the omnivores. Like in your textbook, let's say they have given the amoeba. Okay, amoeba is their given example, and paramecium is there, and next cuscuta. Cuscuta is a plant. You can also simply say it is a dodder plant. The name is dodder plant. And human being also. All these certain examples are taken as the heterotrophic nutrition. Here in this textbook, so they have what is the process. Okay, let's like we have just before seen the plant, right? Plant comes under autotrophic. Then what is the process for this? What is the process? Photosynthesis. Just similar to it. So that's it is an organism, and their process how it takes the food. Here also these are the certain examples of heterotrophs. And what is the process of obtaining this? We should know what is the process of obtaining the food material we need to discuss. Okay, like amoeba, how it takes the food? Do you know amoeba?
Hello students, myself Sunil Kumar Badal. I have done my BTech from IIT Kanpur. Here at K. Venkanna classes, I teach chemistry. So, right now I know you all are busy with your board exam preparation. But let me ask you a question. Suppose you want to be a cricketer. Who would you choose your coach? A cricketer or a wrestler? Answer is definitely cricketer. So, in the
Do you know the amoeba? Okay. Do you know the amoeba, ma? Have you seen any time? From, yeah, in our textbook we have from 8th, 9th chapters, in 9 classes we have seen the amoeba. So, can you tell the shape of amoeba? Absolutely. Yeah, something like, and I am drawing a very rough diagram over here, like something like this. This is the nucleus. Okay. So, okay, ectoplasm, endoplasm, all the this is ectoplasm, endoplasm, inside the cytoplasm. This is the nucleus. It's a irregular shape. Okay, irregular shape. Then amoeba, how it will take the food? By means of, this is the pseudopodia. Like, okay, these are the structures, they'll catch hold of the food material. Okay, like fingers, just like a hands, how we have the hands like that. Even the pseudopodia, okay, they are the one, they come, the outgrowths, okay, they come outwards, okay. Then they take, with the help of the pseudopodia, they'll ingest the food material. They take the food with the help of pseudopodia. Okay, this is how the amoeba takes food. So it can be simply asked as your for the 2 marks question. How amoeba takes food? By means of the pseudopodium. These are the finger like structures, like this. So if it is any amoeba is there, amoeba is irregular structure. When any food is there, it moves with the help of the pseudopodia, like this, they move and they will catch hold of the food and they'll ingest it. Okay, this is how the amoeba takes food. What is the process here? But with the means of pseudopodia, they take food. And the next one, even the same, paramecium. So have you seen paramecium? Did you see the paramecium? Yeah, what shape? Something like a slipper shape. Okay. This is the oral groove. Okay. We having the nucleus, macronucleus, micronucleus, and outside they are surrounded by the these are cilia. Okay, cytostome, oral, this is a cytostome. So if the paramecium wants to move, how they move? With the help of, these are some small hair like structures, with the help of, so this is the paramecium. This is the paramecium. So for locomotion, what they use it? We have the legs, isn't it, right? Even the paramecium also, if they wants to move, locomotion means moving from one place to another place. How they move? By means of cilia. Cilia are like small bristle like structure, like a brush. Okay, in our brush we have some bristles, right? The same as it is, something like small hair like structures found on the outer surface. They move, and if they want to ingest any food, okay, they want to take food, how they take food? They, with the help of the oral groove, with the cytostome. Okay, if any food is there, so with the help of the cytostome, they will engulf, means they will take that food, capture it, okay, they will digest the food materials. Say what are the means of organism, means of organ for the food here by means of the cytostom they ingest the food, okay, and engulf the food. And just we have seen the amoeba in this, right? How they take the food here? By means of pseudopodia. Here in paramecium, with the help of cytostom they take the food, means like a mouth, just like an opening, just a mouth, okay. That's about the paramecium. And I have given in your textbook, what is the other example given in book? The cuscuta, okay. Cuscuta, is it a plant or the animal? Did you know this? Yes, cuscuta is a plant. So what type of plant it is? Basically it's a parasitic plant. Parasitic plant. What is the meaning of parasite? Parasite means they live on other organism. Live on other organism. Other organism. So why cuscuta will live on other organism, like not organism in the sense plant only? Why they live here means they don't have the chlorophyll containing pigment, they don't have any chlorophyll. Green color pigments are absent. So that's why they depend on other organism. See, if any plant is like this here, we can see this is another plant. Okay, this cuscuta, what will means it will grow on this plant, okay, dodder plant. So this cuscuta is like is a parasite, and the plant here is the host. So in to our home also the guests come, the relatives come, so we are hosts to them, okay. So they are the parasites, any relatives, guests are the parasites on us, and we are the host to them. So this plant will act as a host here, and it will supply the food materials to the parasite, okay. For what it is depending? For the food, that is this water and the xylem. Xylem for water and food for phloem, okay. Is it fine? Yes. They'll enter the organs like roots, like something, the structures into the organ, into the tissues of xylem, like a cuscuta will enter like roots, some structures into the xylem, and they'll take the water, and into the phloem they'll enter the structure and they'll take food from the host. This is how they take the food. So means they are dependent, are their own preparing its own food material? No ma. So they are dependent on the other organism. So that's why it comes under the heterotrophic organism. And in your textbook they have given you another example also. What is that example for a heterotrophic? Saprophytes also given. So what are saprophytes? Saprophytes, they depend on other organism like dead and decay organisms. They live on dead and decay organism, decay food material or any organisms, they grow. Just simply a very good example in your household one, we can give the example like on bread you can see the fungus like muca, rhizopus. All set of example will come under this rhizopus. On bread mold you can see some structures like if you have kept the bread aside for a week or couple of days, you can see some fungus growing on the bread. Isn't it something white color one, black color one on the bread, stale bread. So bread, you can find some thread like structures on it, that is nothing but our fungus. If you didn't see this, go to your do it in the home, okay. Put the bread aside and you can see the fungus over it. So because why these organisms are living on the stale bread, decay organism, like so here the example is the mucar and the rhizopus. So these are some certain types of heterotrophs. So just I have written here, right? So what did I written here? So amoeba is there as example, paramecium is over, cuscuta, and the human being, how they going to take the food, what is the process, okay, how they take food, mouth, and how it gets digested we'll see in the next video, okay. So amoeba by means of the pseudopodia they take, and the paramecium by cytostome they take, and cuscuta is a parasitic plant, they live on other plant because they don't have the chlorophyll, okay, they can't even take the water, so that's why they depend on the other organ, other plant, and here human being they take food by means of mouth, ante kada mana mouth tone kada తీసుకునేది. Do we take with our legs? No. Yeah, definitely with our mouth. So next we'll see the digestion.